Hey everyone, Larry Chen here. We are at Griot's Motors in Tacoma, Washington for my Type S Night Lights 4-wheel drift pre-meet. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk around and check out some of the cars before the show actually starts. So right now, it's about an hour and a half before the show officially starts. That's a good time for me to check out some of the cars because it's not so rowdy yet and people are just pulling in, so I can select a few of my favorite cars just to talk about, and then we'll see where the night takes us. This is something I have never seen before.
Yeah, they're you don't really see them very often.
I had a thought when I looked at it first. I'm like, there's something special about this. It's a Mercury, but it's a Capri that I've never seen before. So what is this?
So it's a Fox body. It's essentially a Mustang. Obviously it's made by Ford because it's a Mercury. So essentially in the 80s, Ford was making all sorts of cars on the Fox body platform. They had, you know, all the big four-door cars, the Fairmonts, all that kind of stuff. And then the only kind of sports car they had on it was the Mustang. And so from the start, from 79, they started making these Capris, and they changed a little bit. They actually ended them in 86. So when they went to the single headlight Fox body, when they went away from the what people call the 4i, the 4 headlight, these died with that. But in those early years of the Fox body, 79 to 86, you could option to get this, and it's essentially just a Mustang. You could get them with a 4-cylinder V6 or a 5-liter, same thing as the Mustang. And they got the same roof line, same everything. It's just different fenders and a different hatch.
Right, like just this area, I'm assuming is pretty unchanged.
Yeah, it's not changed very much except for the fenders.
Right, and then, okay, so...
Because the Mustangs pretty much just had this lip, and this was kind of flat against the car.
So this is
they
wider.
have like flared out fenders.
This is all Mustang to me, at least.
It's very, very similar. They had a little bit different trim behind the quarter window, but it's just about the same. The biggest difference is the taillights are completely different. The whole back of the car.
That is so...
It reminds me a lot of an FBRX7 than just the taillights.
Yeah, it's so crazy looking. Like this bubble, this greenhouse effect has got to be insane.
Yeah, the hatch is really cool, and as far as I know, the only reason they even did it in the first place was just for more storage space. And I think just kind of to set the car a little bit apart from the Mustang.
The interior, it looks pretty similar too, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same interior as the early 80s Mustangs. I know you could get some different seat options. You could get Recaros in these cars. This car doesn't have them, but
I like the color
cool
too.
Options. Thank you. And yeah, that was only a Mercury color. So the Mustangs had some similar colors. I think it's called Medium Canyon Red. And it's got some metal flake in it.
Medium Canyon.
And the car got resprayed in the 90s, and it's actually sun faded a little bit. It's not terrible. Yeah, it's a really unique color. It's actually a color you had to pay extra for.
That is so cool. Can you pop the hood?
Oh, absolutely.
I really like the front end. I think it's just different enough.
It is, yeah, because if you look at the Mustangs of the same year, they don't really have a grille like this, and they don't have a fascia. A lot of them, they don't have this front bumper. It's pretty simple. It's just a 5-liter, like what came in the Mustangs.
4-valve, high output.
Yeah, so it's a 4 Venturi, so it's a 4-barrel carb. And this car has a little bit bigger carburetor on it. Has heads off of an Explorer. GT40P heads.
So you've never seen another one either?
I haven't. Going to Mustang stuff, Ford meets, just all sorts of car meets around here. I've never seen one in person. I've seen lots of them online, but I've never actually seen another one.
That is so cool.
And I actually took this car to Good Guys a couple weekends ago, and I saw like 5 or 6 Fox bodies there, but I've never seen another Capri.
This is what I like. I really like that this is making a comeback, and I'm assuming that you'll probably work on it here and there.
Yeah, this car is I've had it for 4 years. This is my high school car, and it's just been slow progress, but I haven't been wanting to rush into it because I want it to all turn out perfect when I'm done. But yeah, work on a little here and there.
Awesome. You're the next caretaker. Dude,
heck yeah.
So awesome.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.
Hell yeah. Look at that. Dude, this is so nice. Tell me about your 510.
It's an orange.
It's orange.
It's orange, man. It's super orange.
I have to say, I really I absolutely love the louvers in the hood. It's such a subtle, I guess, little touch, but it really does so much in terms of, I don't know, just it gives it a different look.
Yeah, for sure.
What made you want to do this?
A friend had sent me like a Craigslist link on it years ago, and right when I saw it, I was just like, it fits the profile, you know, the look that I've always wanted to go with. So
it was already like a louvered hood?
Yeah, so it was like primer and louvered, and someone had just had it in their rafters in their garage for like years. And so my friend sent it to me, I Venmo'd him money, and then he put it on his 510 and drove it up and delivered it from Portland.
Dude, it is so clean though. Like the overall build. So you put it on and then you did the paint afterwards?
Yeah, so the car was already this like, I'm pretty sure it's like a Calypso Coral, like a Ford, like a 70s Ford color. So the car was already this color. So at that time, I decided I'll go with the flower mirrors, the hood, and then the rare air dam from Refresh 60 out of Japan.
Oh. Is that what you have in the front right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man. You gotta get the air dam.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah.
What a cool car. I love the fitment too. Especially in the rear. It's amazing. The fitment is so good. It's amazing that you don't rub.
It's like if I like dump it, like load it and take a turn, like it'll a little, but not noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some AO52 sticky boys on there.
Yeah, some sticky boys.
Where did you get those wheels?
Actually, the dude's right there. His Crested.
Oh, okay.
I bought them from him like right before COVID happened, and then yeah, I'm sure he regrets selling them to me.
Do you regret selling these wheels? Is it him?
Yeah. He's asking you, do you regret selling those wheels?
Okay. All right.
Because I had them on this for
That's so funny. It's so funny how small the community is
Oh, dude,
here.
it's tiny. Yeah, for sure.
Can we take a look at the engine bay?
Yeah, dude, it's a little rough, but I
She's
love
a driver though.
I drive it all the time.
Did you drive it far to get here?
No,
Okay.
but I drive it everywhere. I take my wife to work, go grocery shopping, go to Costco.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's S15, 6-speed, a custom manifold from my boy Zach at Under Pressure. It's just like a stock bottom mount location. Has a Lynx plug and play.
This is exactly what this needs. And I have to say, I love the fact that you can't really tell at all that it has a more modern engine or power plant.
Yeah.
I love that so
Thanks,
much.
man.
I think that's great. But then that means this is pretty functional then.
Oh,
to
super
get the heat
functional.
out.
Yeah,
Since it's a turbo motor.
All this gets pulled out, you know?
Got it. Cool, man. Thanks for bringing it.
Yeah,
Hey, so
dude.
how much power is it making now? Enough.
Enough, dude. Like
Way more.
It scoots. My wife will say that it's probably too much power for this car, but
What about you? Do you say it's too much power for this car?
I mean, definitely not, but it's squirrely. Like even with those AO52s, like it's still pretty squirrely. So, but I love it, man. You know, I mean, you have SR
Yeah.
and a Datsun. It's like
It
they
is-
were made for it.
It is pretty insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you
And-
want more power out of yours?
I mean, you could always use more power, but I don't think I should.
Yeah.
And then the 510's even lighter.
Yeah, exactly. And like the shorter wheelbase.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, it's super fun. Like third to fourth, like getting on the freeway is one of the, most pure joys of life.
That's awesome.
Right?
Cool. Thanks for bringing it out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Checking out this Evo. The owner, what's your name?
Marion.
Marion?
Yes.
You have an interesting story to tell me. So what's going on here? There's something special about this jacket. I went to the Philippines and I met up with my buddy Angie.
Yeah.
And
And
we both went to a shop, like a workshop.
It was an old shops, like car shops. There was like a lot of wheels, like
Oh, that's
kind of
right.
shop parts.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
the parts collector guy.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And he's in the Philippines.
Yes.
And then, so what happened?
So I saw your vlog, And then Angie was passing by, and he was like, "Oh, there's some rally art jackets here as well, blah blah." And then I immediately called my friend. So, do you live close to this shop right here? And then please check it out. Hopefully the jacket's still there, and then please buy it for me. So when he went there, yeah, he saw it, and then he bought it for me.
And then now you have it in the U.S.
And I have it
in
here.
Washington.
Yes.
You know what's funny is I looked at this jacket and I was like, "What a cool jacket!" I literally thought that, and that was so long ago.
I was waiting for this day to
Dude,
tell
that
you.
is hilarious. That is so cool. Okay, so tell me about your Evo 5 though. This thing is so clean.
Thank you. So I got it for a year now from a friend of mine in Canada. I got it like bone stock, and then I just added this carbon fiber lip kit, the wing, and then also the front lip is from the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this one
So this was made in the Philippines?
in the Philippines. So when I went home, I actually took it with me. So
I
I paid extra for that one.
Oh,
And then
you mean to take it on the airplane?
Yeah, because they weren't gonna. The Korean Air was not gonna accept it because it was too big. And
But
then
it's smaller than a skis.
yeah, but then the whole bumper, the box was huge.
Wait, you brought the whole bumper?
I don't know. I'm sorry, just the lip.
this.
Just
Okay,
the
the lip. Okay,
So-
got it. This thing is actually pretty hooked up. You have a shifter setup here.
Yes, from WK.
It's really clean. I have to say, it's the dash is on crack too. What year is this?
It's 1998.
Oh, it's really clean.
There's some bolt-ons and titanium stuff. Still hunting for some ARC parts. Very hard to find.
See, if I
Yeah.
had a Evo of any kind, it would be something like this. I especially love the fog lights
Yes,
on
yeah.
the 5s. I think it looks so good. Honestly, I have too many four-wheel drive turbo cars.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if I need another one, but this is so
You
cool.
should.
Thanks for bringing
Yes.
it. I'm so glad you got that jacket. It's so funny, it was such a delay because we released that stuff maybe 5 months after.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
So
Uh-huh.
luckily nobody bought it.
I got lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, you got lucky. So thank you so much for coming.
It was a good find.
I'm gonna prep this story. It's so funny to me that we went from that Evo 5, the story of this gentleman buying the jacket from seeing it in one of my videos, and then you saw your own car in my video.
Yes.
Like,
With
what's the
Dino,
story?
with
Tell,
you.
tell me the story about this car.
So I bought this car from a long time ago from Top Rank, and it was in storage in the warehouse, and then it popped up in the video when you and Dino was doing a video of all the R34s and all the different JDM cars that's being stored there. And then so happily my Stadia was also in the video. Luckily the hood holds up now I got new shocks from the shop that built my car.
I think it nearly like chopped off our hands
Yes.
from us
Holding
it up, and then
letting
it's
it
like
go.
falling off.
Yes.
But it's kind of funny that you're keeping up with your car in Japan through my videos. It's completely transformed now.
Yes.
It is so crazy what you've done to it. Like, did you do all this stuff in the US or what did you do?
So there's a shop in Tacoma called UP Garage, and they're specialized in GTRs. So when I got the car, sadly I had a rod knock, so we was debating on what we was going to do with the engine. So we decided to do a HKS 2.8 Step 0 stroker kit. Then we also did the whole engine bay restoration.
Yeah, this is so nice.
Yes,
So,
so-
did you guys have to replace the shock towers?
Nope. There's a shop that repainted the whole engine bay. Like I said, the shop UP Garage, they also teamed up with a couple companies. So like Remade in the USA did the ITBs.
Of course, yeah. Remade in the USA, they make the best ITBs. It looks so clean. It's brand new.
And they were Nismo intake plano. So I did the UP Garage oil filter relocation kit. So it's underneath. HKS GT34 turbo kit with the shop's custom carbon fiber airbox that
Oh, they did such a good job on
Yes.
this airbox. It's so clean. So UP.
Yeah.
Huh.
UP stands for University Place. So it's not UP USA and like California. A lot of people get those two mixed up.
So then how much power does this make now?
Right around 550 at 18 pounds of boost on pump gas.
That is a fast wagon.
And it has R35 brakes, front and rear.
It looks really good. It fills out the whole wheel.
There's a company in the UK called SuperTech that has an adapter bracket for it and the hub. And I decided to kind of keep it the HKS theme. So I had the HKS 50th anniversary seats, HKS 50th anniversary steering wheel, HKS shift knob, and then the shop that built the car, that's their HKS EVC7 controller, boost controller that you replace in the ashtray. And then that's the...
You literally threw the entire HKS catalog at this car.
HKS monotone full seat floor mats.
This is such a nice car. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm glad you can see it.
So this is the Autek version, which essentially makes it an R33 GTR.
Yes, all-wheel drive, 5-speed.
What a cool
It's hard to see right now, but it's KVC6, I'm sorry, which is a dark bluish pearl, but when it's overcast, everybody thinks it's a black car. And then Freeway Dolphin, I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. They're big in the Stadia, so that's their 300 kilometer cluster.
Have you driven GTRs then?
Yeah, a friend of mine has a 33, and it makes a lot of power, but they turned it down for me because I don't want to be held liable of crashing his car. I took it for Week Fest one year, and then,
How does it drive compared to a 33?
More stable. Because I have the HKS Hypermax coilovers, so it's really smooth on the roads.
It really is the whole HKS catalog. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of black wheels, but I think on this car, it actually fits.
So these are 18 by 9 plus 22, so it's not like the Skylines where it's 18, 9.5 plus 12 or plus 15, so it's a little bit more, but luckily I was able to clear the spokes.
It's so close.
And if you look, even the bolt for the brake pads is close to the floor.
Yeah, it's very, very close. But it doesn't hit, so that's good. Well, thanks for bringing it.
Anytime.
Dope build. Glad I'm seeing this again. Very cool. Thanks for coming.
Anytime.
What is the Del Sol to you folks? Because from me looking from the outside, I've never owned one. I've always liked them.
Okay.
They're just such a quirky car.
Yeah, they are.
But like you've really, I feel like you've dove into the deep end with yours.
A little OD. I like not only it being a kind of unique Honda itself, but I like the late 90s, 2000s build, so I definitely want to keep that alive. Quote unquote rice, but it actually can have the get up to back it up, so
yeah, but this is something that's kind of come back in a big way.
Yeah.
Like good luck trying to find this kit. What is this kit?
So VIS racing kit, and then the side skirts are Wings West. So the front and rear is VIS.
How long did this build take?
So I've owned it since 2022. So ever since then till now, just always doing something new to it or working on it. So a little over 3 years.
I've always loved the look of these vehicles. I've always thought that they should be like a mid-engine, you know, almost like an MR2.
Yep.
But it's like just the Honda front-wheel drive version.
Yeah.
So then, what was you? So you have the theme for the build.
Yeah.
Like where did it go from there? Power first or?
So it was look first and then definitely power after. So it was just stock B16 and then everything's fully built now and boosted, but it went for the looks first.
And then so how much power does it make?
Just 400 right now.
400?
That's it.
That's got to be such a handful to drive.
Right.
400?
Yeah, with
this?
AC and power steering.
This is so unique though.
Thank you.
I really like that you went with almost like a period correct build, but obviously updated things, right? Updated. Yeah. It's a turbo power plant.
Yep.
I love that you have matching seats.
Thanks.
The shifter is super cool. That steering wheel is hilarious.
And the wheels white and then body green. It mimics the 1-Up or the green Toad from Mario. So it's not a hardcore theme like it has to be tow, but it was like, oh yeah, it matches that character. And
Yeah,
I did like the game growing up, so.
Even down to the lug nuts.
Right.
Is that the stock wing?
It's the Integra wing, and then this is the gurney flap for the Integra.
Ah. And it just, or did you have to modify it to get it to fit?
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I mean, the quirky thing is the window goes down.
Yep, it does.
So you have that just crazy different open air feel.
Top off and windows down.
What a cool build. And wait, so is this a stock color?
It is the factory color, but it has been repainted.
Okay.
Yeah, but it definitely was green
But
all this
can
time.
I just point out the floor mats?
Of course.
Like they are, they're also green. And then so were the original seats green too?
So it had a stripe in the center, and yeah, it was like black, and then the center was like green, and then just swapped it out for that.
What a cool car. Thanks for bringing it.
Of course. Thank you for setting this up.
You gotta have a lot of looks when you're driving this around.
Yeah, either love or hate. Some people are not fond of it. Some people are. So.
What's the Larry?
Dude, what on earth?
You gotta be different however you can, Larry.
You're ridiculous. What made you think of this?
So like I said, like you gotta like try to be different. I try to be like a one of one, and like
No kidding.
right? Like, how often do you see Petco in the back of someone's trunk, right?
Wait, so then what do you do when you're driving?
So I have a bucket that I just empty it out after like every show.
You literally fish them out
Yeah.
and then you take them home and
Yep.
they're living at home?
Yep.
And then you take them on the road.
Yep.
But it's like a functional
Yep.
tank.
Yep.
Is there a filter and stuff too?
There's not. It just goes around circles.
What the?
Yeah.
You have a Zen garden?
Yeah. Just gotta. The whole ambience has to match. You know.
Wait, okay, so it's on air.
Yep. I got starlights and everything as well.
Yeah, this is super cool. And then you have like this little temple here.
Yep.
What the heck? Does this whole thing come out in one piece?
So I have the back half right here. I have it so that you can just take it off and just put the normal back in for like maybe driving.
You know what? It's funny to me because as if the trunk wasn't crazy enough, the car is also so crazy. Nice VIP build. Holy wow! What a hilarious build. You know, you really accomplished it. You wanted to be different.
I appreciate
you
that, Larry.
really accomplished it. That is one of the wildest Lexus builds I've ever
Really?
seen. It's
Thank
so
you.
cool.
I appreciate that.
It's just such a
means a
simple
lot.
thing. You didn't even go over the top. It's like done very tastefully.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. That means a lot, Larry. Thank
yeah.
you.
Adam is coming in a little bit, and hopefully we can scumbag him into doing a burnout. I guess the last time he was here, he did a crazy burnout for the Griot's guys, but they support his program, so that's one of the big reasons why this car is here, front and center. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the rest of the meet. The meet just started. Let's see, it's 7:19, so it's been 20 minutes since the meet started. I absolutely love the livery on this AW11 MR2. This is so cool. Fujifilm. I love this livery. I think it looks great. Thank you so much for bringing your truck. This thing is awesome.
Appreciate it.
So, what's the deal with this?
So
Holy wow.
This is my 1985 Toyota pickup SR5. It's a true 1985 model, and what you see in here is a 1JZ VBT-i turbo model. inline six Toyota engine from
I'm
a
surprised it fits.
kind of, yeah.
Okay, so what did you have to do?
Everything you see in here is all custom. So I had to make a custom intercooler for it, custom backdoor radiator setup. And what I did is I basically stacked it. And I had to trim the radiator support a bit. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the intercooler up here.
Yep.
And is it the stock one or is it just like
Nope.
an aftermarket one?
All aftermarket, yeah. Everything's
Okay.
all custom made by me.
Got it. And then this is the radiator now?
Yep, yeah. So like a lot of people do these swaps like in rock crawlers, but they like put the intercooler on the front. And so I wanted to keep the look original and very sleek. So I figured doing a stacked setup would be the most ideal.
This is so nice. So what brown is this?
This is a vintage 4x4 brown pearl, or also known as smoked mystique. So this is the same color that comes on the 1794 newer generation Tundras. Only difference is there's just a little bit more gold flake in it. So like right now, since there's no sun, it looks kind of like really dark brown or black. But then like once the light hits it, it turns very gold and vibrant.
So is it pretty much like mostly stock or what?
Yeah, when I got the engine, I just basically resealed it, basically fixed everything, made it all OEM plus essentially. Running the factory turbo still, just with some titanium bits in the bay. Running the factory PSI.
What transmission?
W56.
Or is it like four-wheel drive? Or
Yep, four-wheel drive works and everything. Yep.
What?
Yeah, so W58 bell housing fits on a W56 transmission because it's all W series. The tricky part is figuring out everything in between, like the clutch, the flywheel, the fork, the slave cylinders, all that stuff. So there's like 4 different parts from each Toyota like on this truck.
Wait, so then it still has a transfer case?
Yeah, still transfer case, yeah.
No way.
I just took this thing last weekend to the beach on the coast over here. So, it's a little dirty and sandy, but yeah, I used 4-wheel drive on it, had a good time.
So then at that point, like once it leaves the transmission and it goes into the transfer case, all of that stuff is the original truck
All original,
stuff.
Yes. Yep. Everything's
is
original.
So neat. Can I take a look at the interior?
Sure thing, yeah.
I love the livery too.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
All factory interior, did a Nardi wood grain on it, but other than that, just wanted to keep it all pristine,
The dash is perfect.
Yeah.
How did you find that?
I actually bought it, so a family friend of mine gave me the opportunity to buy it a couple of years back, and I couldn't pass it up. I've been into Toyota trucks all my life, and I was like, I need to have the 85. Everyone wants the 85, so I got the opportunity, I just jumped on it, and then I decided to throw a 1J in it instead of the 22 RE.
You got some tunes back here too?
Yep, custom sub box, 210s.
I cannot believe the condition of this. I mean,
thank you.
It is so cool. I can't believe you have this.
Yeah, has the factory manual and everything in the glove box too.
That is too neat. Oh, I love this too.
Yeah.
That's a very tasteful way to show the gauges.
Yeah, like if I shut everything up, shut the glove box, the hood, like no one will know what it is. You just know they're normal Toyota just going down the street.
Unbelievable. The door panels, all of this. So this is all original then?
Everything's all original, yep.
Did you have to repaint it then?
Yeah, so the family friend of mine, he repainted it the brown. He's a really good paint artist, so he resprayed it. And then when I got it, it still had the factory 22 RE in it. It was still like the cream tan color in the bay. So when I had everything out, I resprayed it myself in the bay. I'm not a painter, but I think I did an okay job.
It looks great.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Tell me about the wheel and tire setup.
Yeah, so they're Fuel Anza 17x9 beadlock wheels. Fuel doesn't really make beadlocks like these anymore. I mean, you can still find them floating around. They're solid wheels, and then I'm running 37-inch Nitto ridge grapplers, courtesy of Nitto Pit Crew.
Dude, this is... It straight up looks like a baby monster truck with 37s on it.
Yeah.
It's funny because I have 37s on my second gen Tundra, and it looks like proportional, right?
Yeah.
This almost cartoon-like, but I absolutely love it, and I couldn't imagine driving on 37s with the 22 RE.
Yeah. No, it did not work. It was like struggling, and then as soon as I did the swap, I was doing like 80 on the freeway, no problem pushing these. It was just a 9-day difference, but it's a solid truck. I love it. It's just like the perfect blend of OEM Plus with a twist. I can still hop into it, drive hours to the ocean, play in the sand, and come home. And I got a good buddy named Rob. He owns Arcade Titanium right here. So all the titanium you see, I made inside his shop. So all the intercooler piping, intakes, the full exhaust, everything is all titanium.
How is this received here in the Pacific Northwest?
Very positive. Yeah, so there's a huge like off-road rock crawler overlanding scene out here. So I mean, you see 4x4s all over the place, but you don't really see them like in this good condition unless you start going down to like California. You know, that's where you see a lot of the clean ones. But yeah, it's really highly praised here. Really small community. It's good times. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these in good condition get bought up and they actually get exported out of the U.S.
Really, I did not know that.
I mean, because there's just such sought-after trucks, right? So, thanks for bringing it.
Yeah, of course, man.
What a cool vehicle. I absolutely love it. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
This is so cool. I love this drift style build, like a street drift car. Very tasteful. Park right next to each other. There's just something about the Pacific Northwest car culture. There's just so many very tasteful builds. It's impossible for me to see all of them, but here's a beautiful Cressida. The meet is not just up here at the Griot's Garage area. There's also the Griot's Motors area where we spent a lot of time last year. So that's me in Senna's car. We're gonna go check out the scene right now. It's connected by this little walkway area. You just go down these stairs and then we just check out their shop. This is my favorite part of a car meet, when you just kind of crest over this hill of, oh, I don't know if people are gonna come or not. I don't know if it's gonna be a good showing. It's just now to that point where if it stopped right now, if it got shut down, I'd still be happy in terms of how many people showed up, how many incredible cars we were already able to see. But I'm just looking at this back parking lot and I cannot believe the quality of cars that are here. Okay, something crazy is going on here. What the heck is this? Oh, wow. Wait, 36 Ute? What is going on here? There's no way it's a real M3. Ute M3. Okay, I'm speechless. Dude, this is crazy. What a interesting build. You know, I have to say, this is the first meet I've been to where I've seen so many of the newsies. Maybe it's because now they're finally selling, because they're finally caught up in terms of like getting all the chips and everything they need to make these. This one looks like see some autocross or see some track day action. At least these are very worn tires. What the heck? This is your car?
This is mine.
Oh, this
Ours.
is this your daily driver?
It's gonna be, I think, yeah. It's not currently right now, but I'm thinking about making it my daily driver. Yeah.
It's her camp.
No, I camp in this.
Yeah, she camps in it.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So how do we find you on Instagram, or how do we follow you?
You can follow me at the Donner Party Wagon is the name for this vehicle.
No way.
Yeah.
What a great name.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So this is what this is called, the Donner Party Wagon?
This is what I call it. This is my camper van. So if you've, it's one of your famous camping stories is the Donner Party.
Yes.
Not everybody survived, but yeah, it's a 1995 Crown hearse.
Hold on. For those of you guys wondering why I have such a shocked face, if you guys haven't heard of that story, go look it up on your own time.
I highly recommend.
It's a crazy story. But let's talk about your Crown. So where did you find this?
Our favorite place to purchase vehicles, Marketplace. I bought it off of a guy named Todd, wonderful guy. He imported it directly from Japan, and I've had it for now, how many years? A couple years? 2, almost 3 years.
But you actually camp in it.
Yes.
Super Deluxe Crown. No way.
So this, when I got it, had the original casket rollers. Ended up selling that to a guy with a haunted house. And yeah, so I use this for camping. Does pretty good off-road. Not too off-road, but
Get out of here.
matches the black tent we have. And
Wait, so then what do you camp in then?
Well, I'm in the tent. But no, she likes to camp by herself.
I camp
too.
by
Yeah,
alone. Not a big camper.
I'm not a huge camper myself.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what do people think when you pull up to the campsite in a hearse?
They love it. I think I get the most visitors. People come check it out. Kids think it's funny. Old dudes just get it's just a good conversation piece, especially for folks who've been camping by themselves with nothing interesting.
So what's original? Is this from the hearse? Is this actually?
Yep, everything is original except for the flooring. Like this I put in, everything else. The chandelier works, but I have the light bulb out currently.
That's a chandelier?
You gotta have good lighting when you're having a funeral.
Wait, but this came with the car?
Mm-hmm.
So then what do you store in here?
So my understanding, and maybe somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, but when this was used for funerals in Japan, because a lot of people live so rurally, they kind of would set up pictures and things like this and take this for visitation. So for people that couldn't go, not everybody lives in a metro area, there's a lot of ruralness to Japan. They could actually set up everything and then when they're driving, store it in there. So, and then they would have the casket right here. Yes, if it's a full-size casket, so.
I don't even know what to say. This is one of those things where I feel like I've seen everything in the car culture world, and then I just get completely surprised. Yeah. This is so. I just love the use for it. I mean, what else would you use this for? I guess because you couldn't really use it as a hearse here.
Maybe I could.
Right.
If the price is right, proms, dropping kids off at the prom. What else? I mean, I'm sure. Hauling lumber.
Okay, so but there's still a seat here?
Yes, yeah, third seat, which is my dog's seat.
Oh, that is so crazy.
So, pardon the dog hair, but that's her seat, and she loves to ride in it.
You know what really blows me away is the fact that they tried to match the rest of the interior.
Yeah. I think that it's only one company that does these conversions in Japan, but it's Toyota Blue. It's pretty easy to match.
Is there anything special with the driver cabin, passenger cabin area? Is there something that's unique, that's different, or is it just normal car from here forward?
I think it's normal car. I think the only real unique stuff was when we took out the casket rollers, it was all electric, and so it had a whole junction box. It was pretty in depth, so all of that stuff was stored under here.
Oh, okay, so it was automatic. You pushed a button and it would push the casket out. Mm-hmm. But this actually is raised, though. The roof is raised from a normal crown.
Well,
I think that's a normal crown.
That's the normal.
This is. Yeah, because this would be the Crown Wagon.
Oh.
But this is technically a van because it's like a commercial vehicle.
Got it.
For fleet vehicles, and then the coach company would convert it to a hearse.
Can I take a look at the engine bay? I'm curious.
Yeah, of course.
This is. I think I've spent the most time looking at this car out of all of the other cars that showed up.
We're glad we brought it. It's a 2-liter inline 6. It's the most basic engine that the Crown came in for the 95 year.
We like to say half a 12.
Yeah, it's a half of the 12 from the century.
It sounds fancier when you say it that way.
Hilarious.
But it runs great. It gets great mileage. It's slow going over the mountain passes, but it really actually is a really fun camper.
What a great story. I absolutely love that you brought this.
Awesome.
It's so good. I just wanted to point out this well-used AutoZam AZ1. Whoa, this is very, very well used. Is this yours? Dude, this is dope.
Thank you.
How many kilometers does it have on it? Oh, wow. What are you gonna do with it? You just gonna drive it or what? Yeah, just enjoy it?
Probably store it someday.
Mechanically, maybe?
Yeah.
This thing is crazy. The thing is, I've seen so many of these, but I've never seen one with this many kilometers on it. Maybe, I don't know, because there's not that many. You can't really drive that far in Japan, right? But I guess.
I just drove up from Oregon today.
In this?
Yeah. So like, 300-400 miles.
How does it do on the highway? Like, is the speed pretty good? Like, you could go 80 miles an hour?
100 if I wanted.
Really? Awesome. This is the Griot's Motors headquarters, and there are so many cool cars here already also. But I just want to kind of walk in and check out what they have set up for us. Since we were here last time, there's just so many things that they've been working on. It's been a year. All right, here it is. Here's the McLaren. That is incredible. Stunning as always. It's been exactly 1 year and 1 day since I've been
Has
here.
it really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I just wanted to get like a little update from you folks. What's going on at Griot's Motors?
Yeah, absolutely. We're working on a lot of really interesting projects. We've got, a Formula One chassis, a Tyrrell over in the corner over here, you can walk towards. And this car,
whoa.
Yeah, this is really cool. This was actually driven by Martin Brundle. So if you watch F1 at all, one of the announcers that you'll normally hear was Martin Brundle, and this is at Monaco. He actually flipped this chassis at Monaco this race series, but we're doing all the paint work on this project, so it's actually going to be going back to the livery that you see on the front here.
I love that.
This is a really cool car because it's kind of a transition year between when they were building cars out of aluminum and out of carbon fiber. So the whole bottom of it is still aluminum, and you have some aluminum CNC'd bulkheads, but a lot of it is carbon fiber, even the crash structure up in the nose. So if you can imagine your feet up in this dangerous looking area and suspension and wheels right off to the side, it's pretty scary to think about, but this is what they were doing, in the early 80s.
Right, this is before it was a full carbon monocoque.
Exactly, yeah. Like the Senna car over here, that's full carbon tub. This is right in the middle.
So then, is this before the six wheel?
This would be after the six wheel.
Okay, after
so
it was banned.
The Tyrrell six wheel, yeah, I think that was the late 70s, like 78, right around that area. Mm-hmm. So this is a really fun project. This is another Formula car. This is actually a F2 car. It's a McLaren. This is what's called a M4A. And these had a Coventry Climax 4-cylinder dual overhead cam motor. A lot of the F1 drivers were actually driving these cars for, to just get more racing experience. This one is here because we're actually gonna take it to its original paint scheme. This paint scheme is the papaya orange that you would see on a factory McLaren Formula 2 car from '68. But this car was actually ran by a privateer racing team called the Checkered Flag Racing Team. So this is not the correct livery for it. And so we're doing a lot of research for this specific chassis and trying to find photos of this specific chassis in a race so we can get the paint scheme exactly right. This was driven by a guy named Robin Widows who drove a lot of really cool sports cars as well as Formula 2 cars. He drove like GT40s and some really cool Ferraris back in the 60s as well.
I
so that's
see,
kind of cool.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I see you're
Please do.
restoring a Hakoska?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah, so this is a pretty cool car. Obviously it's a cool car. I mean, it's like,
wait, is this a real GTR?
It's a real GTR. Yeah.
So what's the story with this?
So this car actually rolled in here, driven, no issues, but as we started doing an inspection on it, we found problems. And those problems were a couple, kind of twofold. We found issues with the motor. We went to dyno the car to get the carburetors tuned in properly, and we found that, we're just not getting enough power out of it. On further inspection, we found that the modifications, mainly like the cam timing, because it has aftermarket cam adjustable cam gears were not phased properly. So we ended up just going through the whole motor. All the carburetors have been rebuilt. You can see all like the plating and all the fasteners are perfected. And you know, we've just kind of given this the Griot's Motors treatment. So it will represent and match the work that we do on the rest of the car. So when we're talking about the chassis and why it's up on the rotisserie right now, is we found a lot of rust in this car. And unfortunately, it was very, very hidden. You know, we found Bondo and fiberglass and all sorts of filler work done on the bottom of this car to hide the rust. So our fabricator, Andy, really talented guy, has worked really hard to replace these floorboards, which you can't find, you know, made. So all the floorboards we've had to make from scratch. This all started as flat sheet metal. He's rolled the exact right bead profiles in them.
And you've even recreated these?
Those are the original ones that he cut off the original floor, and we've reinstalled them. So we're just trying to retain as much of the factory, you know, aesthetic as possible. So it's kind of nuts.
This is the thing that really blows me away every time about Griot's Motors. It's a vehicle that you've never restored before.
Sure.
But you're going to that depth that the factory would go to. Like Nissan would go to this depth to restore it to this level. But
totally.
I'm assuming that so much of it really just comes down to doing the right research to make sure everything is
That's
original.
a huge part of what we do, and it can be really challenging. Like, you know, when I'm talking about that little Formula 2 car, finding photos from 1968 of that specific chassis, because they were wrecking those and they had to switch to a different chassis or whatever over time, like that took a lot, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of time. And it's the same thing with this. Like, to do this properly, you just have to put the time in. And my cheesy thing that I always tell customers or people that I'm talking to is, you know, we don't necessarily specialize in a specific car, but we specialize in restoration. And restoration is a lot of different things, but you know, researching what we're doing is a huge part of that.
One of the things I always say when it comes to these cars, a car is a car is a car, right? There's just certain ways that metal gets fixed,
sure,
or a way a motor runs. Like, you guys just know the basics and then more, right? And you have the experience throughout so many different kind of cars. Like last time I was here, I think you were restoring a Lancia, Delta,
we had a Stratos here. We've had Deltas here
and
too.
a Delta,
yeah.
But from that knowledge, from all of these other different cars, and also Japanese cars, you're able to dig into it this deep.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a brand new car.
It's pretty deep. It's going to be pretty much brand new car. Yeah. It's all about the process. Cool. You know, it's all about the process. We're big on the process. Like, there's a place to start and there's a place to finish, and you know, you have to go through the steps to do it right. And so that's what we're doing here. This is an early on step. You know, fortunately, the rest of the car is in pretty good shape. So we're hoping to, you know, start refinishing the bottom and the interior and go to the next step, which is some assembly.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I found the crazy owner of that E36 Ute. Is that a real M3?
Yes, it's an S50, so it's period correct.
So
it's a 95 car and a 95 motor.
What was your thought behind building that thing?
I saw them in overseas, and I kept looking at them and said, they're not finished. So I wanted to make one, do everything that everybody didn't do. So I just went overboard.
Like, what's the rear window?
It's from an S10.
No way.
Yes, that's why the third brake light is there, to pay homage to it.
But what's cool to me is it actually is pretty smooth, where it comes down.
Well, it was done at my buddy Rob did it at his place. So it was during COVID. I was working overtime. I had a bunch of money, and me and Rob were talking about building a car.
That's hilarious.
He owns a place called Godspeed Fabrication, so I took it to him. I said, Rob, you want to build a car? He said, yeah.
Is it functional? Can you store stuff back there?
Yes, you can get 2 dead bodies back there. You can get 2 dead bodies.
That's hilarious.
It's a big, giant trunk space.
Hey, thanks for bringing it out.
I appreciate it.
So cool.
Thank you.
Now it's getting insane. Now this whole parking lot is pretty full. and now they're just trying to squeeze more cars in. The street is also really filled, but I'm gonna go ahead and go back up top to see what the scene is like. I've been getting texts from Jared, I've been getting texts from my guys, and they're saying it's popping up there, so I'm gonna go check it out. Also, now is a really good time because the underglow is starting to show, so shout out to Type S for bringing underglow back and making it cool again. Oh, we got the underglow on. Looking good here. This is dope. I heard that Adam LZ is in the building, so we'll check on him and see what's going on here. It's a huge crowd here next to his car, so I'm assuming he's here. Let's see. Oh, there he is. I just saw him. You made it! Thanks for coming, bud. Thanks for having me. Dude, it's so dope. Crazy. Man, the turnout is huge. It's insane. Yeah. I'm assuming you haven't had a chance to walk around yet. Hopefully you will.
Is there some cool stuff?
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. I mean, come on. Senna's F1 car is down there, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. Well, I'll let you go back to doing your thing. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Hey, are you gonna do a burnout or what? What's going on?
Dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what's going down?
Yeah, I think they got like a spot already figured out.
Where?
I think like somewhere over there.
Oh, around the roundabout?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right.